The unexpected death of Carrie Elizabeth Romney, the sister-in-law of former Senator and presidential candidate Mitt Romney, in California, has brought a private family tragedy into the national spotlight. Ms. Romney, 64, was found dead last Friday evening near a parking structure in Valencia, California, triggering a complex death investigation by the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. Summary of the incident. Carrie Romney was discovered outside a shopping center parking garage on Town Center Drive in the Santa Clarita area. Preliminary reports from law enforcement, who responded around 8:30 p.m., indicated that Ms. Romney's car was found at the scene, and investigators are working to determine if she either fell or jumped from the multi-story structure. Crucially, the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office has officially listed her cause of death as deferred, signifying that the investigation remains open and pending further diagnostic procedures, most notably toxicology tests, which can take months to complete. Authorities have maintained that, based on initial findings, foul play is not suspected. Following the news, Mitt Romney issued a brief, heartfelt statement on behalf of the family, expressing that they were heartbroken and requesting privacy during this difficult time. Contextual factors and initial analysis. The intense media scrutiny surrounding Ms. Romney's death is a direct consequence of her familial ties to a high-profile political figure. In any death investigation, the initial public information often focuses on the immediate physical circumstances. The reporting that Ms. Romney may have jumped or fell from the parking garage, while not a final conclusion, frames the tragedy with profound sadness and speculation. Further compounding the private nature of the event is the recent revelation regarding her marital status. Reports indicate that Ms. Romney was married to Mitt Romney's older brother, George Scott Romney, and that Scott had filed for divorce several months prior to her death, citing irreconcilable differences. This personal stress, coupled with the uncertainty of the death's classification, adds a layer of complexity to the family's grief as they navigate loss alongside intrusive media interest in their private affairs. The public health context also suggests that circumstances involving falls from heights often raise questions regarding mental health, though officials are cautious to rule out accident until the full investigation is complete. Reasons and consequences of public scrutiny. The primary reason for the intense media and public attention is the Romney name. When a tragedy strikes a family associated with politics or public life, the personal suffering inevitably becomes a matter of public record, often overriding the typical desire for privacy afforded to non-public individuals. The consequences are immediate and far-reaching. 1. Increased family grief. The need to manage media inquiries and public speculation profoundly exacerbates the family's private pain. Mitt Romney's statement explicitly calling for privacy underscores the immediate negative impact of this intense public spotlight. 2. Speculation outpacing fact. While law enforcement is meticulous and methodical, the media cycle demands instant answers. The deferred cause of death allows for intense and often irresponsible speculation across social media platforms regarding suicide or accident, long before official facts are established. 3. Dignity of the deceased. The nature of the initial findings, fall jump, is inherently undignified and deeply painful for the family, forcing them to confront these difficult details publicly. Outlook on investigation and media coverage. The investigation's outlook is straightforward, governed by the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's protocol. The deferred ruling means the final classification, whether accident, suicide, or undetermined, will hinge upon the results of toxicology screenings and the comprehensive review of the physical evidence collected at the scene. This process often takes weeks or months. Media coverage will likely remain elevated until the official cause of death is determined. Once the medical examiner issues a final ruling, there will be a surge in renewed reporting, which the Romney family will again have to manage. The focus will eventually shift back to respecting the family's right to mourn privately. But the initial, speculative period is unfortunately unavoidable due to the political prominence of the family name. Recommendations for handling public tragedy. While no measure can completely insulate a public family from tragedy, there are crucial recommendations for both the family and the media in handling such sensitive events. 4. Family unity and professional communication. The Romney family's unified statement and explicit request for privacy serve as a model for maintaining control over the narrative. Relying on professional spokespeople to handle follow-up queries is essential to shield grieving members. 5. Media responsibility. News outlets bear a significant ethical responsibility to report only confirmed facts and resist sensationalizing the tragedy. The focus should be on the ongoing investigation, not on unchecked speculation about the circumstances or the deceased's private struggles. 6. Public health conversation. In situations involving potential falls or jumps, there is an opportunity to responsibly frame the discussion around mental health awareness, grief, and providing resources for those in crisis, rather than focusing solely on the scandalous aspects of the event. 7. Empathy. The public and media must recognize that, despite political fame, this is fundamentally a case of a family mourning the sudden and painful loss of a loved one. The simple act of granting the requested privacy is the most compassionate solution.